The best part about going live for somebody who doesn't go live very often is making sure I'm doing it right. It is February 19th. I'm Brandon Knight, and today is the relaunch, the rebrand, really, the rebrand of the My Seminary Life YouTube channel to Studio 219. This is something that's actually been in the works for a few months now. I've been working towards this for a while now, and I'm excited to talk about what has been going on behind the scenes and then what will be coming up here in the future here on the channel. So let's go ahead and dive right into this. So, first off, originally the My Seminary Life YouTube channel was specifically for the My Seminary Life podcast videos. So, a lot of that, all of those originally were just interviews that I was doing, interview episodes with other people. Eventually started adding in seminary reflections and also from the bookshelf as kind of these spin-off additional video content for the channel that was exclusive to the channel, didn't come up on the podcast at all. Then this past early fall, so like right around September, was when two things happened. On the one hand, I got really far behind on all things My Seminary Life, just a lot of stuff going on, both just in my personal life and also just in like real life, just a very busy time period. We moved, other things are going on. And along with that, I also launched a second podcast, Kung Fu Pizza Party. And I didn't want to, if I'm just going to be honest, because I'm a bad content creator, I did not want to admin two separate YouTube channels. And so since I already had the one, and I already needed more content on it because I had fallen way behind on producing content for the channel, I started uploading the Kung Fu Pizza Party video episodes of the show to the My Seminary Life YouTube channel, kind of help get caught up a little bit, and also just to kind of get me back in the habit of producing YouTube content. Since then, also have added the preaching residency vlog as I'm talking about just kind of going through these past few months being a resident pastor preacher for a couple churches here in the 219. But you may have noticed very subtly that over the past few months, as I've been talking about the shows, especially presenting the videos when they first start, I've started changing. I've been kind of teasing like, hey, there's a big change coming, but also started using some different language. I stopped talking about specifically seminary reflections and from the bookshelf as spin-offs from My Seminary Life and just started treating them as their own show here on the channel. And basically was because I got to this point of I don't want to admin two separate YouTube channels, but also but not only do I not want to admin two different YouTube channels, um I it's hard when Kung Fu Pizza Party and My Seminary Life and all the other content that's on the channel are very distinct. Like Seminary Reflections kind of gets into the My Seminary Life world a little bit, but everything is kind of distinct and unique from each other, and not there's not really much synergy between all of them, other than I create all of them, and there's kind of this mix of like faith and pop culture going on a little bit, even within Kung Fu Pizza Party. There's a little bit of like faith and pop culture going on. And so the idea came to me of okay, instead of making this the My Seminary Life YouTube channel, and then here's just a bunch of other stuff that I throw on there so that way there's content still coming out, what if I rebranded the channel into a place where this is just going to be where my video content lives? And so that takes us to right here, right now on February 19th, the debut, the rebrand to Studio 219. So Studio 219 is going to continue to basically be what the My Seminary Life YouTube channel was. There's other than you've probably already noticed, the name is changed, the handle is changed, the description is changed, like all of the the photo, all of the very like technical things have already switched over. So if you like saw this video and at first you were like, what is Studio 219? When did I subscribe to that? It's probably when you subscribed to the My Seminary Life YouTube channel. So this is just going to be the place where my video content lives. So all of those previously mentioned programs, the videos, podcast video episodes of My Seminary Life and Kung Fu Pizza Party, Seminary Reflections, From the Bookshelf, the Preaching Residency vlogs, those are all going to continue to stay and live here on this channel, and I will continue to produce more. There is a 6th show in development. I've shot all of the content for the episode. I just have to kind of put it together. It's going to be a little bit of a different style video than what is normally here on the channel. And that is because as I move forward with this channel, I am going to use this as a place to experiment a little bit, kind of be the beta testing grounds for ideas of things that I want to start podcasts of, but maybe I just want to see, kind of feel it out here a little bit before I move it into a podcast space. Another way that I want to use this channel in a unique way going forward is that I've already talked to one person, but I'm planning on talking to a few other people who have kind of dipped their toe a little bit into the creator space, but they just need they need an NXT. They need a place to kind of just like come try out, do it for a little bit. So I've talked to one person already. There's plans to talk to a few other people to make Studio 219 also this place where people can kind of guest in, create their own like limited series shows, and it would be here on this channel. Just so that way they can see like, oh, is this something that I want to do? Um is this something I want to do? Is this something I can do? And also just to kind of continue to produce faith and pop culture style content here for the channel. And you don't always have to be looking at my face. Anyway, so in the immediate future, not much is going to change. This is really just a very cosmetic change initially. As I said, there is a new show on the horizon to be debuted soon, but by and large, if you've already subscribed and it's because you like those other programs that are offered here, stay, because they're not going anywhere. They're going to continue to be produced here on the channel. The one thing I would like to clarify, as people know, My Seminary Life and Kung Fu Pizza Party are both a part of the Anazao Ministries podcast network. I have talked to Joshua Knoll, who's kind of like a little bit of like the head honcho over there, just to clarify the fact that what's going on here is not my attempt to try and split off and start my own network. That is not what's going on here. MSL and Kung Fu will be staying on the Anazao Ministry podcast network because I like working with those guys. Just everything about it. I love AMP. I was part of the launch. I plan on staying there. Josh has given me his blessing to just use this YouTube space as a place to experiment. I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly and all that kind of stuff, and give other people opportunity to spread their wings and learn how to fly as well. So that is it. I don't want to take up too much more time of everybody's life. If you haven't yet already, if you're seeing this for the very first time, you're like, oh, all of this kind of sounds interesting. Or you've been watching the videos for a while and you haven't yet, and it just keeps popping up on your algorithm. Like, just submit to the algorithm and hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment of which one of those shows you are most excited for to see what's coming soon here on the channel. And until next time, I got to make sure I end this live stream correctly. Thanks for watching.